everyone, and welcome. Thanks so much for joining me here today. My name is Heather Lloyd Martin. I am the CEO of SuccessWorks, and today I'm going to talk about how to write a killer product page. If you've been following along the series, you'll know that last week we chatted about how to write a killer homepage. So if people land on your homepage, how to get them very engaged and to help them find the information that they need to find. So today we're going to be drilling it down and talking about product pages. And the reason why is because well-written product pages drive revenue. And this is a spectacular opportunity for e-commerce companies. When they come to me, a lot of times they are wondering, how can we increase our conversion rates? And the two areas that I typically see are they can do things with the writing to help that writing better resonate with their target audience, as well as do some things with key phrases to make that product easier found in the search engines and to help drive more traffic. And of course, that number one goal is everything you do around the product page is there to sell the product. You want people to land on that page and think, this is exactly what I want. I feel really comfortable buying from this company. I'm going to hit that buy now button. So let's talk about what to do and what's really good for product pages versus what's not so hot. So one of the things that the number one, product specific benefit statements is huge on product pages. And this is what a lot of companies miss out on. They might have a lot of feature oriented content. This product is 15 inches long by 5 inches wide. They might talk about the color or specific things that it does. But as we know, what helps sell are those benefit statements. The features are good and people need to read them, but you always want to transform those features into benefit statements. So if you're unsure about how to do that, check back in the video series and we have some videos of features versus benefits and how to transform those features into spectacular benefit statements. Another thing to do is to really pay attention to your key phrases. A lot of e-commerce copy doesn't have any key phrases or have very broad overarching key phrases that don't really help, like clothing. So pay attention to things that are product specific, like SKUs. People will search on those. Product names, even categories names. If we're thinking of something that we can drill down, like women's high-heeled shoes. If you might look at designers as a key phrase, if you're selling clothing or selling shoes, manufacturers. There's a lot of different ways that people are searching for products, and really dig in there and do your research to find out what's the best strategy for your site. You want to write that content with your customer persona in mind, and original content too. This is something that has gotten better since Google is no longer really rewarding companies that are just uploading the manufacturer content. But certainly you want to do more than just upload it and change it up a little bit. Anything that you can do to rewrite that content that really hones in on your customer persona is a really good thing. Yeah, it takes some more time. It's going to take more resources, but know that you don't have to do it all at once. You can baby step it along to where you are rewriting content of your most important money product pages first, and then you get to those other pages down the line. You also want to have a very clear call to action on your product pages. Make it very easy for your customers to buy. And we've all seen those sites, on the flip side, where you might have really, really super long product copy. And a lot of times it's direct response. So you sit there and scroll through to try to find the buy now button. And you're not really reading as much as you are scrolling. So that's something that you want to avoid doing with your own pages. And if you're not sure of content length, you can certainly do an A/B split test and figure out what would convert better, something a little bit longer, something a little bit shorter, and try to figure out that happy medium of what's really good for your prospects, so that way they are coming in and seeing that information presented exactly the way they want to see it. Of course, you want to also highlight your overarching company benefits like free shipping or discounts. This is another place where a lot of e-commerce companies miss the boat because they'll think, of course everyone knows we have free shipping. Or, yeah, we have this page on our site that talks about our volume discounts. What do you mean that that's not clear? So again, figure that you want to make things really obvious for your customers coming in. So you want to avoid hiding those benefits or not mentioning them at all. Don't put those benefits on separate pages. If you offer free shipping, put that on the product page and put it prominently on the product page so people know. If you're offering a sale and a discount, same thing. As we talked about for the homepage, titles are everything. You want to be able to create a title that has maximum click-through on that search engine results page, otherwise known as the SERP, as well as something that's good for the search engines. You want to avoid those so-so titles where it's just keywords separated by comma. They might be technically correct, but they're not really great for conversion. And also, as the final thing to think about is if you are creating products that you sell, to think about naming products with key phrase research in mind. And I bring this up because this is something that Brookstone now does, is that they would have these really fantastic names for their products, but they weren't thinking in terms of searchability for those products. They were just thinking in terms of this is a really great product name. So if you want to avoid cool sounding product names that aren't intuitively searchable, and I'll show you an example of a Brookstone product page because I really like how they construct this. This is just a snapshot of a single part of their page. There's more content up above, but they have around 250 words of content just on these tabs alone, where they have product details, they have customer reviews, another important thing to have on your product pages, protection plan, shipping, and you can see that they have those benefit statements, no interest if paid in full within 12 months. So this is an example of something what they've taken a OSIM UComfort massage chair. You see they've paired massage chair with the product name, and they have a lot of really good content about this product, and it's presented in such a way that it answers a lot of questions, but it's not visually overwhelming to the reader. So if you're kind of wondering how to structure a really good product page, check out Brookstone because they really do it right. So that's great for folks that sell product, but what about folks that sell services? Well, we're going to be talking about that next week, so please stay tuned. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you have any questions or your company needs training, please let me know. And you can also sign up for the SEO Copywriting Buzz newsletter that is released every Tuesday. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care and have a wonderful day.